I've finally reached the point with Google where I feel I have to say something after nearly 14 years of trying to work with them. Excuse the fact that I'm reading words from a screen. I feel that getting the detail right is important. So, to get straight to the point, as you know, Google so dominates the internet because so many companies are trying to pay them money for advertising. It has finally reached the point that they cannot find another way to squeeze any more money out of people and to squeeze any more advertisements on the top of a web page. Therefore, Google is looking for ever more exotic ways to take money off people. Let's say you're a roofing company that wants to pay Google for an ad so that people who have a leaking roof will contact your company. The problem is Google already has several different ways of slicing and dicing the top part of the search results on every internet page. There's no room for any more. Therefore, they try to trick advertisers to spend money elsewhere across the internet on peripherals such as YouTube. The problem is, if you're a householder with a leaking roof, you're not going to aimlessly trawl through YouTube in the hope of finding someone to fixing your leak. So from the point of view of the roofing company that is looking to advertise on Google so that people can find it when there's an emergency, most of the ways that Google is trying to dissipate the advertising in order not to jam up the top of a web page, that money just gets wasted. Google has so much business, they don't even bother answering the phones anymore. And the few staff that do answer the phone have such limited ability to solve a problem that it's really not worth talking to them, and believe me, I've tried. And the staff in the accounts department are so busy counting the piles of cash, they can't be bothered dealing with billing issues. As the internet becomes more important and more companies need Google, they've reached the stage where they are just full up. And for years, the clever dicks at Google have been sitting in their conference rooms trying to devise more and more dubious services. There's just nothing left that they can think of. So that's where we're at. Google is a monster that has gorged on British business until it can devour no more. So it simply concentrates on toying with and killing its prey to maintain its market dominance. The good thing is, in order to maintain its position as the most effective search engine, it has to keep serving up good quality generic search results. In other words, if someone is searching for a company to install a flat roof on a garage in Chester, Google cannot serve up a result for a hairstylist in Amsterdam. They have to produce accurate results. Otherwise, Google will lose its market dominance and its reputation. And so it's the generic part of the Google operation that we can concentrate on. Generic searches are therefore key to making Google work properly for you. Generic search results are only served up if Google has the necessary, relevant and up-to-date information about your enterprise. That means masses of background code and metadata, and not simply a few lines of so-called SEO, search engine optimization. And that's where I come in. I write code-rich websites and I update them with pictures and videos regularly. I even have my own video hosting server, so you don't have to share space on YouTube with all your competitors. This causes Google to rate my client sites as sites of expert content, and that gives them another boost on the search listings. And that's how your company will get to the top of Google search results without paying enormous amounts of money and wasting enormous amounts of money on advertising. It's not rocket science, just detailed, diligent work. There are no templates, no cut and paste jobs, and no easy fixes. So check out either of my two websites, Strategic Support UK or City Coder UK. if you want to have your company name at the top of a Google search without paying out thousands of pounds in wasted advertising, ineffectual advertising.